The papyrus, put it on my table every month. I don't wanna be sad. Don't even try to hide it. No, I don't wanna lose it. And you see how it is, it's so inviting. The papyrus, we're all so alive. The papyrus.
Welcome to the Papyrus TV Africa. Is the youth power in crisis? Ikwechegh'S assault on boat drivers spark outrage. Legal consequences and questions about young leaders. The recent incident involving Honorable Ikweche, a young Nigerian lawmaker representing Aba North South Federal Constituency, and a boat driver Stephen Abuwateya, has stirred widespread public outrage and brought complex emotions to the forefront. For many young Nigerians, the incident has become a symbol of both the hope and the challenges associated with the Not Too Young to Run movement, which seeks to empower younger generation in governance. While the movement stands as a powerful testament to the potentials and passion young people bring to leadership, incidents like this serve as cautionary tales, testing the public's faith in their capacity to govern with humility and respect. The issue has not only stirred national outrage, but also ignites a broader conversation about young politicians' conduct and responsibility in Nigeria. As part of the Not Too Young to Run generation, Ikweche, who was elected with high hopes for the youth-driven change, now finds himself under heavy scrutiny due to a viral video showcasing him assaulting Abuwateye over a dispute regarding a package delivery. The altercation, which occurred on October 27, 2024, at Ikwechegh'S residence in Zamfara Crescent in Abuja, quickly escalated when the lawmaker reportedly became agitated over the delivery method. According to plenary police investigation, Ikweche allegedly slapped Abuwateye and, in a moment captured on video, dismissed the driver's plea for fairness. Police Commissioner Olutunji Riwandusi confirmed that Ikweche was interrogated following complaints lodged by Abuwateye and widespread public condemnation. During the confrontation, Ikweche allegedly challenged the driver to call the Inspector General of Police, a comment that Police Commissioner Diso criticized and indicative of troubling disregard for law enforcement authority. Disu emphasized the FCT command's commitment to an impartial investigation, stating that any violators regarding of their status would be held accountable. The public reaction was swift and critical, with advocacy group and citizens expressing disappointment, feeling this behavior signals a troubling sense of entitlement, unbecoming of any public servant, particularly one from a younger generation, seeking to shift perception of Nigerian leadership. In response to this allegation, Ikweche was arraigned before a magistrate court in Kuje, Abuja, on charge of assault and threat to life. He pleaded not guilty, but was granted bail on 500,000 with promise to face further legal examination. The outcome of the ongoing investigation could lead to a formal disciplinary measures within the House of Representatives, where the Ethnics and Privilege Committee has already been tasked with reviewing his conduct. The National Publicity Secretary of the APGA had also noted the need for disciplinary measures, underscoring the party's commitment to maintaining dignity, integrity, and a high standard of conduct. Such reactions reflect a collective desire to hold young leaders to a higher standard and emphasize that one individual's action should not define the entire youth movement. This incident has left many questioning the readiness of the young leaders in position of power. For a generation that has campaigned on promises of change, transparency, and inclusivity, display of entitlement feels like a step backward, particularly when youth-led governance is still an emerging reality in Nigeria. It is a reminder that power is a responsibility, not a privilege, and that those entrusted with it must lead by example. Yet, it's equally crucial to recognize that one person's action shouldn't overshadow the entire Not Too Young to Run cause. The majority of young leaders continue to work tirelessly, advocating for their communities, bridging the gap between citizen and governance, and striving to dismantle the barriers that have held back progress. Looking ahead, there are clear lessons in this story, not just for Ikweche, but for the young leaders and the Nigerian youth who look up to them. The Ikweche incident illustrates both the potentials and challenges of young leaders. The movement has empowered a new generation to bring fresh perspective into Nigerian governance, but the action of individual members can overshadow the collective achievement. The outcry surrounding Ikweche's behavior is a reminder that young leaders must hold themselves to the highest standard to maintain public trust and counter stereotypes about immaturity and impulsiveness or high level of irresponsibility and lack of emotional intelligence. As the case unfolds, it stands as a stark reminder for all young leaders. Public trust is fragile, and a single misstep can have far-reaching consequences. The lesson from Ikwechegh'S case extends beyond individual responsibility, signaling a need for a more deliberate and matured approach to young leadership in Nigeria. This incident calls for a commitment to emotional intelligence, accountability, a reminder that respect must be cornerstone of public service. Leadership is more than title. It is a duty to serve with empathy, humility, and integrity. As this case continues, it serves as both a challenge and an opportunity for young politicians to reaffirm their values, repair public trust, and reinforce that the action of one man must not cast shadow over the achievement and aspiration of many. This has been the Papyrus TV Africa.
The papyrus, put it on my table every month. I don't